So very quick one, guys. First off, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depends on your time zone and when you come across this video. Like I said, very quick one. We all know that after the 2023 general election, something remarkable happened under this Tinubu's administration, this present APC administration, and that thing is, when Tinubu was choosing his cabinet members, he chose Wike, and not only that, he chose Wike as one of his cabinet members, he still went on to make Wike the Minister of FCT. And a lot of people have been, speculating, asking questions. Why Wike, a PDP member, a PDP stakeholder? Why would Tinubu make him the FCT minister, even though there are lots of men and women in APC that can actually handle the portfolio of FCT minister? Why would Tinubu, betray his party people by making Wike the FCT minister? A lot of speculations, a lot of questions, a lot of outrage, so many things went on. But Tinubu didn't send anybody. He didn't even send his party people, his party members, because he knew why he made Wike the FCT minister. And the task is very simple. He made Wike the FCT minister just to carry out a single task. And like I said, that single task is very simple. And the task is to simply replicate what he did in Rivers State in the FCT. And what did he do in Rivers State? Well, I don't need to tell you. The videos, the pictures, the news, everything about what Wike did in Rivers State during the 2023 general election is all over there on the public space, in the social media, on different news outlets, newspaper outlets, and all that. So you can actually Google on that, check on that to know why. Forget all the infrastructure, whatever that he thinks he's doing. He has only one task. And on Saturday, the FCT, Abuja, had their area council election. And, that was just a kind of a try. Oh God. Just a little of what Wike would do in 2027 in Abuja. Just area council turned out a full-blown, federal election, like as if the whole country was going to do. God. See, if you don't really understand what is happening, at this point, I honestly don't blame the opposition leaders. I don't blame Atiku, I don't blame Obi, I don't blame Amechi, I don't blame anybody any longer. I don't blame anybody. When you have a rotten system, when you have a system that is completely captured, a system that is operating in lawlessness, no matter the kind of structure you put in your party, the system will still not favor you. The system will still not work in the favor of the masses. That's what is happening in the country. So like I was saying, the Abuja area council election that just happened on Saturday is just a litmus test of what is going to play out in 2027. And honestly, at this point, I don't blame anybody anymore. I don't blame the opposition leaders. I don't blame Peter Obi. I don't blame Alhaji Atiku. I don't blame Amechi. I don't blame anybody, because the system is too rotten. The institutions have been hijacked. Yes. No matter the kind of structure you put in place in your party, no matter the kind of, if you like, have 100 agents, if you like, have 1 million agents, the institutions have been hijacked. It's no longer about having agents on ground, because from the information we gathered, the ADC had enough agents at the polling booths, at the polling units. It's no longer about not having agents. The manipulations are done at the collation centers and on the IREV. In a situation whereby INEC will be so biased to the extent that INEC will employ an APC card carrying member as one of its presiding officers to deliver an election, and you think the election is going to be credible? Of course not. It's not going to be. So at this point, I'm not even blaming anybody. So Nigerians, let's stop waiting for one messiah, one savior out there to come and save us. Nobody is going to save us. Even the US cannot save us. The US cannot save us. And the funny thing is that these people at the helm of affairs have made it look like we can't even remove them. They have actually made it feel like they are super powerful, that the citizens cannot even do anything to them. Forgetting that the power still lies on the citizens. But we have even failed ourselves by thinking that we have been captured, that there's nothing we can do any longer. Guys, there is a lot we can do. We have a lot to do. Because if we keep... And the worst thing is that a lot of people have actually, get used to the status quo that, let the ABC do their thing, their own time will still come and pass, and no! It cannot continue like this. This is pure state capture. Let's not be captured citizens. Let's not be slaves in our own country by our own people. The era of colonial masters has gone. Are we going to allow our own brothers and sisters to still colonize us in our own country? This is to me like another colonial era, whereby a certain group of people will just hijack a nation, the most populous black nation on earth, and the citizens are doing nothing. Guys, we need to get up. We need to stand up. 2027 is around the corner. In less than a year from now, we'll be having, or if not have concluded, the general election that will still determine our next 4 years. Are we going to still behave like this? Let's stop waiting for a messiah to come and save us. Nobody is going to save us. All these guys we are looking at, the Atiku, the P2B, the Ahmed, all these guys are billionaires in different currencies. No matter the level of insecurity in this country, no matter the level of hardship in this country, they cannot feel it. These guys are already made. So let's stop seeing them as messiahs. Let's stop waiting on them to come and save us. Guys, nobody's going to save us. Once come to us, they will just leave us in this country and go to one functional country with their families and relax. And we'll be here suffering it. This country is not for anybody. This country has been in existence way before Tinubu and all those people in power were born. So let them not think that, let us stop thinking that they came with this country. No. This country has been in existence before they were born. Nobody brought this country to us. We all have this country together. So let's all collectively come together and be the opposition. Let's stop waiting for messiahs. Let's stop apportioning blames to the opposition leaders. These guys are doing their best because at this point they are incapacitated. Because these institutions, the systems that are meant to uphold justice is no longer working. It's no longer doing what they're supposed to do. Rather, the systems and the institutions that are meant to work are already in the pockets of the ruling party. So let's stop waiting for these guys to perform one magic or the other. No matter the kind of ideas, the structures, or whatever these guys are going to put in place without being backed up by the masses, guys, it's going to be a flop. It's going to fail. Because the system is no longer working. Until we start holding the systems accountable, until we start taking down the system one after the other, the institutions, until we start, holding them to account, guys, this thing is not going to end anytime soon. So at this point, all I can excuse me. So at this point, all I can say is excuse me. Let us all come together. Excuse me. Let us all come together and be the opposition we have been waiting for. At this end, I have to end this video. My voice is cracking. So let's do what we are supposed to do, guys, and stop waiting for messiahs. Nobody's going to save our ass.
So do have a nice day, and kindly like this video, subscribe, follow, and share for more people to be aware. See you in my next video, and thanks for watching.